Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Late? I'm not late. What do you mean? It's 9. It is 9:30. What is this slander? You're slandering me. Hello, hello. Combo support violent driving. Yes, you should always support violent driving. Only for the best of memes. In fact, we should get rid of the requirement to even have a driver's license. Hello, hi, everybody. こんにちは、皆さん。視聴者、見てくれてありがとうございます。Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Emo? What do you mean emo? I'm not emo. Jojo is mid, fight me. That's a dangerous opinion to have there. Guten Morgen. Good morning, or good day, or night, everybody. Wherever you are. Germany, China, Japan, North Korea, wherever you're watching from. Thank you for stopping by. So today, since I'm pretty tired today, I'm just gonna be chatting and I'm not really going to do a whole lot today. I'm just gonna talk with stream and answer some questions that people might have. So yeah, that's cool. I think I might have gotten like some sort of sickness. I don't know. Like, I've been kind of drowsy the past few days. Who are you? Are you going to change your hairdo? Maybe when I go to Japan, I'll get my bangs cut. I'm actually in North Korea. Wow. I can't believe I have North Korean fans. Are you down bad? I don't know. Maybe I am kind of down bad. You know, actually, recently, I got this plant. I'll show you. I got a bonsai. So I went to the plant store because in my house, the air is kind of dry. So I wanted to get some plants to help with the moisture. And so, interestingly enough, the ficus plants were on sale. So I decided to buy them. And so I got this ficus here. And for some reason, it just kind of makes me act up for some, like, I don't know why. This is called a ficus or a ficus. Look. Ficus microcarpa. Ficus microcarpa. For some reason. It's the thickest. I don't know why this tree is so thick. sorry to those NEETs who are doing No Nut November, but unfortunately, I think you might have lost to a tree. Where did you get that? I got this from a plant store, a Canadian plant store called Vandermeer's. And I saw this, I was like, oh, it's on sale, I might as well take it. And then I realized, why is this looking so, why does this plant look so thick? Why does it have a fishing pole? The fishing pole is for the watering instructions. So this is for if you forget, this is if you forget how to water it or something. But this plant is just so thick. Like, water that plant every day. I must keep it watered. It's really thick. Too thick, dummy thick plant. You knew damn well what it looked like when you bought it. I got it because it was on sale. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me a break. Can't you give me the benefit of the doubt? I'm not down bad. I'm up good. I'm wholesome, okay? For some reason, the front, it looks like there's just like tentacles coming out. But like, just this angle, especially. It's like, especially this angle is like the best angle for it. It's so good. Absolutely gorgeous angle. So down bad, no, not buying it. What do you mean? It makes it more valuable. My bonsai tree is the best bonsai tree. Do you have a bonsai tree this thick? What else did I get? Oh, shoot. Jesus. Bro paid double price for it? I didn't. I paid half price for it. Down apocalyptic. No, this is. What do you mean I'm wholesome? You guys don't understand. Look, I also got a money tree. Because money trees are nice. It's got a nice. I'm trying to like make it as healthy as possible. You know, it feels nice and more relaxing to have trees around that it actually feels like there's something relying on you to live, maybe. I don't know, it seems kind of morbid, but like, just having things around that are like living feels nicer. So I have these plants that I water every day or every other day when they ever get dry. This one's getting a bit dry. I should maybe water this. I watered this yesterday and it's already like dry. These things drink so much water. Waifu material, honestly. No, guys, I swear, I'm not down bad. I'm wholesome. I'm wholesome. I don't know. Like, you guys are slandering me. Like, you guys are honestly slandering me. I'm not down bad, I'm down good. Do you still have an anime body pillow? That's pretty down bad. I don't have an anime body pillow. Hit the gritty. I don't even know how to hit the gritty. What even is the gritty? Everybody keeps telling me about the gritty. I hear so many memes about it, but I've never actually seen someone do it. You should be down gritty. I'm now officially simping for a bonsai tree. I mean, maybe I should open up an OnlyFans for my bonsai tree. It just takes like take like photos from the bonsai tree's perspective. Somehow it just has an arm. The real challenge is to start an OnlyFans but only deliver wholesome content. Like hitting the gritty. And bonsai trees are kind of sick. I'd subscribe to that bonsai tree OnlyFans. Elisa, why are you eating dog food? This isn't dog food. These are orange bites. Do you guys not understand what real food is? I don't think you need to actually eat real food at this, like, honestly. Look at this. These are orange bites. They are chocolate that taste like oranges. I don't know why, like, they're not cat treats. They're chocolate. If you gave this to a dog, they would die. Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want to kill your dog? You know how irresponsible that is if you think that these chocolates were dog treats? You'd kill your dog immediately. Dog food, yum. They're not dog food for doggy. You're gonna kill your dog, Rex. Hiya, Rex. You're my favorite customer. Hi, doggy. You guys are weird. Why did you guys want me to eat dog food? You just want to believe it's dog food because it's more interesting for you. Excuse me. You just want to believe it's dog food, so it's more interesting that way, huh? Alyssa, have you ever seen those bonsai puns? No. I haven't seen the online ones. You look so high, lol. I'm not high, I just lack sleep, like everybody else. And that's basically the same thing as doing marijuana. Like, apparently. Apparently. It's artist food. The chocolate feeds my brain. Because you got that dog in you. Elisa will eat dog food if you super chat her $100. I'm not gonna eat dog food. I don't want to eat. You know, I've already eaten dog food. Don't ask me how, but I've already eaten dog food once before, and it tasted awful. It tasted like chalk. It was really gross. So I don't want to eat that. I already know what it tastes like. I'm not even curious anymore. I already know what it tastes like. It tastes awful. She really ate the dog and the dog food. Hey, wait, that's racist. You can't say that. That's racist. That's mean. You should do a 24 and 4 Zaza stream. I don't smoke the Zaza, if that's what you're asking. I tried it once, and it just didn't affect me because I'm just too autistic for some reason. It's like, for like autistic people, thank you for the 50 ARS. Batman couldn't get that from me. What, the Zaza? He couldn't take your Zaza? The thing with like the Zaza is that like when I took it once to see what it was like, and And the thing is, because I'm autistic, it really doesn't affect me much. So the thing with autism is that it's really difficult to like put on like a act or a face. As soon as you even get like slightly tired, it just comes off. It's really difficult to like not be dishonest or like I guess socially play the social game as like an autistic person. So when I smoke weed or I drink alcohol, nothing happens. Like I don't change. It's literally just I get tired and I become really bad at like hand-eye coordination. And that's all it is. It's like it doesn't do anything else. And it's not that fun. Like immune to being high. Well, the thing is I still get kind of high. It's just not very fun. You know what I mean? It's like you don't if I got drunk, it's literally I just feel dizzy. I don't feel anything different than what I normally feel. I just feel dizzy. I don't make any decisions that I wouldn't normally make because I I don't make any different decisions because I'm already making the dumbest decisions I can make without alcohol. That's just how it is when you're like me. My cousin can't get drunk or high. She'd legit overdose first. That's pretty interesting. Prove she's 100% drunk all the time. Maybe it is a superpower. I don't need alcohol to like loosen up because I just loosen up already. I just say stuff and like people just listen for some reason. I don't even know why you guys are here listening to my rambling. Are you actually artistic? Wouldn't you believe? I made an art channel that I made an art channel, so I don't know. I just get a headache when I'm drunk. That's the same with me. Like I don't like nothing happens when I get drunk, and uh people are just like, man, you're so boring when you're drunk, and I'm like, man, I don't know what else you want me to do. It's like if I just like get more drunk, I'm just gonna like pass out or something, and I'm not gonna be fun when I'm passed out. Actually, maybe I should rephrase that. 'Cause, uh, I once loosened up in the prison shower. Oh, oh, damn, bro. Cool story. You look like Asian Wednesday. I get that a lot. People are just like, yo, you're like Aubrey Plaza, but Asian. Or you're like Wednesday Addams, but Asian. And they say stuff like, you're like my friend, but Asian. And I'm like, why am I just Asian? It's like, am I just. I've even had people say I'm like Asian Billie Eilish. I even had someone say I remind them of Steve Jobs. And like, I don't know about you, but I don't think I look like Steve Jobs. Chat, do I look like Steve Jobs? Come on. Be real here. Do I look like Steve Jobs to you? You're a true Avis, know what Elisa is talking about regarding weird weed and alcohol. A true autist. Uh, Only true autists know what Elisa is talking about regarding weed and alcohol. I know everything stated high level bona fide here. It's like there's a lot of just weird autistic things that like happen that I don't know, people don't understand. I guess I talk about them sometimes, but I don't know, people just don't get them, maybe. Bro, you guys, you guys say I look like Steve Jobs. Asian Billie Eilish looks like. You look like the ghost from the ring that's still alive. I started eating Chex Mix by 480p Steve Jobs. I don't know, man. I think the consensus is pretty clear. I'm literally Steve Jobs now. Like, I'm literally. I have no idea what you look like, to be honest. Honestly, I don't either. I never seen myself, like, with my own eyes in my face. Like, how do you know the mirror is not actually just lying to you? Right? Have you thought about it? Have you thought about, like, if the mirror you're looking at every single day when you're looking at your own ugly face, when you're going to brush your teeth, how do you know it's telling the truth to you? How do you know it's not just like lying to you? How can mirrors be real if your eyes aren't real? Like, have you ever thought of that? I'm not ugly, the mirrors are just law. I thought she looked like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, to be honest. You're right. I'm huge. I forgot. Look at these. Ugh. These guns. They should cast me in the next Jumanji. Watch out for the mirror demons. Watch out for the internet demons like me. I'm just, people. The amount of people that compared me to the girl from The Ring. Like, the amount of people that compared me to the girl from The Ring is like insane. It's like, if I'm the girl from The Ring, then I'm just gonna like jump out at you when you're like not looking. I'm gonna strangle you through the screen. Hella long bangs. I don't know. It's just a look. I just haven't cut them. I just don't care. Asian moist critical. Actually, when I started doing like YouTube, a lot of people said I'm like literally Asian moist critical. And I'm like, bro, how do I look like a dude, like a dude with long hair? How do I look like Jesus? People say moist critical looks like Jesus. That would mean they'd be saying I look like Jesus. Like, how, bro, how would I look like Asian Jesus? Have you ever tried doing makeup? I have done makeup before, but like I haven't been serious with it. Like, you stole his height. Yeah, that's what he gets. He's clearly inferior to me because he's short. Voice critical vibes, raspy voice, Asian Jesus is a woman. But like honestly, yeah, it's like, why do people compare it? Like, there's so many people at the beginning of my YouTube thing where they'd just be like, yo, you're literally moist critical, but like Asian. And I'm like, why? Why would you even make that? No makeup? Yeah, I don't really use makeup. Like, I have used makeup before, but I don't use it seriously. Like, do you intend to keep the 2 moles in your cheek? What do you mean 2 moles? I have 1 mole, don't I? I think I have 1 here and here. No, I guess I have 2, maybe. No beard, I don't see it. Bro, how can I look like someone who has a beard? That doesn't make any sense. What shampoo do you use? I don't use shampoo anymore. I stopped using shampoo. Because, like, when I use shampoo, the tips of my hair would get dry. And, like, I get split ends. And I realized you can easily just fight that by, like, not... Yeah, you grew a new mole. I think that's just a scab. I just have a scab here. This is a mole, but this is a scab. I just, like, scratched my face and it just scabbed. But, like, I just stopped using shampoo because I realized that using shampoo just dries out your hair. And so I just wash my hair with water now. And it gets out a majority of, like, the grease. But, like, it still keeps just enough, like, hair natural oil to, like, keep the ends moist and not dry. Instead of shampoo, what do you use? I just use water. I just when I go into the shower now, I just use water and I just do this. I pull out, like, the dead hairs. And that's all I do. And now my hair is nice and smooth. Can you please reveal full face? Yes, there we go. That is my full face. There is nothing wrong with my face. I'm just really unkempt. Wait, this isn't a VTuber? No, ew. What do you mean? It's not you. It's literally because I don't use shampoo because it actually just dries out my hair. Because my hair, I don't produce enough oil in my hair to actually, like, make the ends moist. So at least when you actually wash your hair with just water, it leaves like a little bit of, like, oil, like natural oil, so that your hair stays moisturized. The thing is that, like, the problem with shampoos and conditioners is that it strips the oils from your hair, and then you're putting, like, synthetic oils in it, which is, I guess, not exactly ideal. By unkempt, you mean emo? I'm not emo. Bro, why are you calling me emo? I'm just Asian. And, oh yeah, I also sit like this a lot. So, oh shit, I almost fell over. I sit like this a lot. Yeah, I sit like L in Death Note sometimes. Especially when I'm tired. It's especially when I'm really tired, I become more autistic. Emo Asian Steve Jobs, bro. I'm not emo. Asians are natural emos. Do spinnies? Maybe I will. Alright, maybe I'll do some spinnies. Okay. Beyblade, let it rip. Oh shit. but I'm kind of dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, God. Come on. I keep hitting my foot on the light. There we go. And there we go, that's better. People are going to be coming in and they're going to be wondering, it's like, why are there 160 people watching a girl spin in a chair? And I'm going to be like, ha, that's marketing. You should do better, idiot. And they're going to be like, oh, I've been enlightened. And then they're going to become, wait, shit, I'm dizzy. Uh, yes. Beyblade play when? Yeah, 8 years old when it's... I'm kind of dizzy. Thank you for the $5. The hygiene red pill is hard to swallow. Everybody is addicted to stripping natural oils and slathering in petrochemicals and other bona fide TBH. It's like, I don't know about the science, but like I heard some people doing it. Like oh, I'm still dizzy. I just like heard some people doing the no shampoo challenge thing, and it seems to like work for them. So I wanted to try it, and it actually seems to work for me as well. So I guess I don't know. Maybe it depends on the person, but it worked for me at least. She dead. Become the Beyblade. My Beyblades still haven't come in the mail yet. I'm not happy about that. I'm still waiting on my Beyblades. I ordered them from Mall of Toys, and the shipping is so long, even though they're from America. Like, actually, though. Now, guys, hear me out. 10-in-1 shampoo? That's like, what are you, a psychopath? But like, yeah, it's just like Canadian shipping is really bad. Like, when you order anything to Canada, it's just really expensive, and it takes forever to get to you for some reason. Oh, my throat's clogged. If you had to dye your hair any color, what color would it be? I'd probably, you know how in anime they have like different colored hairs for characters? And typically it's like the different, the hair color is supposed to mean like a certain personality. I think I would be more of like the dark blue type of hair where, because like the girls who are quiet and intelligent are more darker haired, and then like the red hair girls are always like the outgoing aggressive type, and then the pink haired girls are always a really feminine girly type. So I think I would, my personality fits more into like a dark blue. I think I would be a dark blue kind of person. Dye pink, please. That's so girly. That's like, glad I have darker. I personally, I like darker hair. I think, in my opinion, in my opinion, darker hair is better than blonde hair, and blonde hair is way overrated. Blonde hair is definitely overrated, and I think people who like blonde hair should like apologize to dark hair people. What about purple? Maybe purple would work. Purple seems kind of powerful. Maybe purple's like kind of like the gloomy type. Maybe purple would work. Purple would look better than pink. Maybe it would. I don't know. Maybe I just have to try. My hair is pretty dark, so I would have to bleach my hair first, which I'm scared of. I heard bleaching is really bad for your hair. I know I heard some people, or I know some people actually, where they bleach their hair and it just never got the same consistency as it used to have. Like, it gets all frizzy and it gets damaged permanently. Like if you have straight hair like me, like straight dark hair. I have straight dark brown hair. Very straight. Like, no matter what I do, it's so straight. Unlike me. Uh, but it's like no matter what you do, it always just stays straight. If you were to bleach that, it actually like messes with it, and it might actually like make it frizzy or like make it go everywhere. It's like volumetric and frizzy like a lint, I guess. Have you played Omori? No, I've been recommended it though. But uh yeah. I might try it. I wanted to, you know what I wanted to play? I want to play Needy Girl Overdose, or Needy Streamer Overload, I think it's called. Um and that game seems kind of cool cuz like it's kind of meta. I heard it was pretty meta. How'd you draw so good? I draw so good because I just kept drawing since like childhood, and I just kept doing it. You just stay consistent with it, and with enough time, you just get really good with it. Like I just draw like stuff for my stickers, that I sell, like this anime waifu here, and this engine thing, and stuff, and you just put the stickers on stuff like that, like over there in the background. And what else? I've made stickers for other things like my eBay store or something. I made like an eBay store and I wanted to do some like marketing or some branding for it. And this is actually one sticker I made for my eBay store. I called it the game Shonin, which means like the game merchant. And yeah, I made the sticker and it came with every single package. It was actually pretty cool. That was a fun project. Are new stickers being worked on? Yes, I wanted to work on sticker season 3 of like standout stickers, but I'm just busy with stuff and stuff keeps popping up, and I had to work on so many things at once, including like YouTube and whatnot. So it's like at a certain point when I focus on something, like something else needs to give, and it's just like really stressful and whatnot. Can I be an artist someday? I think everybody can be an artist if they really wanted to. It's just not easy. It's really difficult. Like, if you want to be an artist, you have to be really good at marketing yourself. And not many people are good at marketing themselves. And if you're not good at marketing yourself, at the very least, you need to have something that's marketable. Have you tried drawing in a comic book art style? I have before. I remember when I was young, like really young, I really liked Spider-Man. Spider-Man was my superhero, my favorite superhero, because I just thought he was really cool. I also remember reading the comic of like Spider-Woman. I like Spider-Woman as well, and but I like Spider-Man a lot because he felt like more real to me. You know what I mean? Like he's more relatable. He's younger. But the other superheroes I couldn't really relate to as much. I didn't like them as much. I think like Spider-Man was really popular because he hit well with a younger audience, like me. I knew it like he. I knew I liked you. Spider-Man is my favorite. I like Spider-Man a lot. Spider-Man is my favorite. Spider-Man is very cool. Thank you, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Have you seen the Spider-Verse movies? I have seen some of the Spider-Verse movies, yes. You're awesome because you like Spidey. Yeah, isn't that awesome? That's great. I'm glad I'm superior because of my taste in superheroes. Now I'm gonna have super fans that can help me take over the world. You know, when I was younger, I always wanted to meet Spider-Man, but the thing is that he doesn't exist. So maybe if I create an evil corporation that like takes over the world, maybe I can lure Spider-Man to my corporation. I can meet him. I can meet Spider-Man. You see, for there to be heroes... What? Shut up, Siri. For there to be heroes, there needs to be villains to fight. So if I just become a supervillain with like a lot of power, then I could make Spider-Man will just appear and it'll like, and I'll meet Spider-Man. That's gonna be so cool. Think about it. Elisa, show us the pumpkin. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should show you guys the pumpkin. You guys haven't seen it, but on Halloween, I did a pumpkin carving stream, and we named them Beebs. We named them Beebs, but I don't think any of you guys actually like know what happened to them after. So I'm gonna get the pumpkin. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water too while I'm at it. Please stay tight. Actually, I still have my microphone on me so I can still talk. I'm just walking around my house. Hello, everybody. Thank you for waiting. Look at this water. I'm gonna piss into this cup. Damn, that's a lot of piss. Okay, now to get Beebs. Oh, that piss tastes good. I'm a self-producer. have to pee now. Pineapple juice. Sounds like pee. Because she hydrated. Hey guys, I'm back. I got some nice drink here. Do you guys want some? Here. Have some. Delicious. It's definitely not piss or anything. What color was it? I don't know. You'll never know. You're never gonna know. So you can start selling wine. I'm not gonna show you the color of this. That's for you to just like to figure out yourself. You drink your own pee, but you won't eat the chapstick? What do you mean? This is not piss. You didn't hear anything. Sell it as down bad juice. Not gonna lie, that water was the absolute worst thing I've ever drank. Where did you drink this quote unquote water, huh? Yeah, I don't know where these people get this weird juice. You guys are weird. What's wrong with you guys? Anyways, back from the show, or back from the advertisement. This is Biebs. Do you guys remember Biebs from my last few streams? Look at him. He's so beautiful. Actually, I don't know. He looks a bit weird now. Do you think tracing makes you better? Actually, funny thing is, when I was younger, I used tracing as like a way to make my dexterity with the pencil a lot better. I do think that if you're a beginner artist, tracing is a great way to get your dexterity up. He looks depressed, literally. He looks so sad now. Look at him. Oh, look at them. They absolutely massacred him. Look at him. This is so sad. Ah. He's so flat. His face is just completely flat. He looks like me. What the fuck? He's beautiful, guys. He's beautiful. Don't make fun of him. What are you guys doing? Don't make fun of Biebs. He's pretty, okay? He's my baby. Would you ever let someone make fun of your baby? I didn't think so. Okay? Okay? That's not fair, okay? You can't make fun of Biebs like that. I'm serious. Like he's really important to me, you know? You love him? Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay? At least you understand now. Now, I'm gonna check inside of him. It smells like pumpkin. Look what happened to him. I don't know what I did. Maybe I'm a bad mom. I just killed him. I don't know what I did. The intrusive thoughts win. I'm sorry, guys. It just had to happen. Like, I don't know. Maybe I can make it better. Hold on. If I just, uh, oh my god, his kind of smells weird. Doesn't really smell rotten, but he smells a little strange. I'm sorry, Beebs. I'm sorry. This is just how it has to be. I'm sorry. This is Beeb's insides. Look at it. Look at his seeds. Look at he got seeds there. Thank you for the $2, Justin. I'm sorry, Beebs. It had to be done. Sayonara. Beebs, my baby. He really was an ugly pumpkin. Yeah, he do be kind of an ugly pumpkin. Eat it, please. Plant those seeds. Maybe I should plant them seeds. And I get like new Beebs, new pumpkins. He's dead already. Leave him alone. What do you mean? Pumpkin Pionara. Infinite pumpkin glitch. True. I'll have an infinite pumpkin glitch. I'll make Beebs 2 electric bugaloo. That would be cool. If Beebs 1 was so good, why can't we make Beebs 2? That's what I'm saying. Beebs 2 would be so good. If I had Beebs 2. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is not working. Oh, here we go. Beebs 2. Electric bugaloo. The murder of bees will definitely end up on Live Leaks. No murders, no more murder stream. I'm not a killer, I swear. I'm not trying to kill things. It just happens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 50 ARS. I've been a member of the Lisa Chung team for years, but after witnessing child murder, I honestly don't know what to think. You should think this. It's okay though. Like, I can get away with murder, right? Because I'm cute. I'm cute, so it's okay. I'm innocent, right? Kawaii, murder forgiven. Only if you make a heart with your hands. Choo. Choo. Moi moi kyun. Murder forgiven. Pretend it's E. No, Elisa. Cool Elisa is gone. What do you mean cool Elisa's gone? I'm still cool. What do you mean? Well, you saying I'm not cool? I'm always cool. My nose is itchy. How will you dispose of Beeb's body? I will put it in the dirt and it will turn into another Beebs. Beebs will have many children. I will make an army of Beebs. She really beat the murder allegations like it was nothing. My nose is itchy. I gotta put Beebs to rest. I'm sorry, Beebs. It had to be done. Halloween is over. I'm sorry, Beebs. Sorry I had to kill you. Had to be done. It was for the memes. You got cold. You got one man, be careful. I keep getting sick for some reason. Also, look at this cool tree that I got. This is a white myrtle. White myrtle. It's a white myrtle. Go to the bathroom with the microphone on? No. I already did that once. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not falling for that, okay? I'm not gonna let you guys listen to me pee a second time. It happened once. It's not gonna happen again, okay? You guys are down bad. That's too down bad, okay? Bite it? No, I shouldn't bite this. This is toxic. I'm probably gonna have stomach issues if I bite this. This is the white myrtle. I actually learned about this plant from The Witcher. This is the white myrtle from The Witcher, and it's used to make Witcher potions. And I saw it at the plant store and I was like, oh, that's cool. I know this plant from The Witcher. And yeah, that's why I bought it. Would you get a rat pet? I don't know. Would I? Rats are kind of gross. Honestly, I still think the thickest is like better. I like the thickest more than the other white myrtle. The thickest still takes #1 in my heart. There's no way you can beat the thickest here. Like, honestly, just like look at this. Can you really beat the thickest? You actually go outside? No, I just bring outside to me. This is like my personal grass. Damn, look at that tree. Just want to say that I love you and your drawings. Thank you. I love you too. You're amazing. I'm gonna eat this. Smash. Thick Zam. It's called the ficus. The ficus? Ficus. I'm gonna call it, it's called the ficus, but I like to call it the thickest because it's just too thick. It's like really, really thick. You don't know how, you don't understand how thick this is. Yo, that pose is dangerous. I know, right? That's why it's like such a good plant. It's thick as fuck. Chunkiest. It is very chunky. It's beautiful. I love it. And what else do I have? I have thick Pikachu. Thick Pikachu's kind of cool. Do you guys remember when Pikachu was like fat? I want to imagine what it's like to water that plant. Ayo, bring that plant back. You guys are down bad. That's down bad, guys. Don't let the Lorax see that tree, bro would not be able to control himself. I'm the Lorax and I speak for the trees, and the trees are telling me, fuck me, please. Half the chat is gooting to a plant, damn. It do be like that sometimes. You guys, bros are just down bad. Now I'm starting to like Mother Earth. You guys are really down bad. Stop being so down bad, you weirdos. That tree gonna be on my Amazon wish list. Like honestly, I don't. The tree is just too thick, bro. Like, and I swear I didn't buy it because it was thick. I bought it because it was on sale. Okay, I didn't. It's not because it was. I'm not down bad, guys. Should I stay in med school or quit everything to pursue my dream of being a musician? If you read The Fate of My Life and Worlds Will Be on Your Hands. I don't know context. I don't know. If med school is making you depressed, maybe you should just be a musician. If you're gonna quit med school at some point anyways, or I don't know, like you're probably, if you're not happy with it, you might be more likely to drop out with it. But it's like, if you're gonna quit med school later because you're unhappy with it, you might as well just be a musician. I don't know. It's like, yeah. But it really depends on your situation. I don't know people's situations. Hello, my queen. Hello, Zombie Slayer. Being an artist is awesome. It sucks so much. I know, right? I live like an artist every day. I'm always depressed all the time for some reason. Imagine being depressed all the time. That's literally me for real, for real. Can we get to 200? Man, I've been really wanting to get to 200 like average as like my goal. And so I've really been wondering if I could get to 200 viewers. I don't know what to do to get to 200 viewers though. Maybe I just need to be more funny. Maybe I'm not funny enough. Maybe I need to be like those like e-girl streamers where they have like huge like personality like right here. I don't really show any I don't have much personality, as you can see. Guys, I don't have personality. Shit. I'm losing. Be more funny? How do I be more funny? Huh? Do you want me to spin a chair again? How is it possible to have 500k subs and only 140 viewers? What's the logic in that? Like, because I made a lot of my viewers from shorts. It's like I made so many of my viewers from shorts, so a lot of my audience is just like Zoomers who like have like attention spans of like a goldfish. And because of that, uh yeah, because of that, they just don't like watching live streams, and that's just inherent with things. That's just how it goes sometimes. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just need to talk more or just like have stories or just have funny things to say. I only talk so much. Oh, I don't know. There is something interesting today. Do you guys know about like Omegle? That actually shut down recently. Or today. I think it's shut down today. What do you guys think about Omegle shutting down? The PP kingdom of the internet. Like the PP, there's so many PPs on Omegle. What's wrong with this chat, bro? I don't know. You guys are just weird. Just stop being weird. I'm watching this with my family. Say hi. I don't guys, is this stream PG-13? I feel like I'm gonna say something that's gonna make them like act up. I don't know. Kind of sad to see the PPs go. I don't know. That's kind of down. That's like a down bad thing to say. I don't know why you'd say that. That's just like really down bad for some reason. I found you from shorts and just genuine appreciation of your humor and thought you were interesting. So I actually like the streams because it's like learning more about you for a while. That's actually pretty cool. I never thought of it that way. I mean, I know a lot of people who watch the streams actually just more enjoy like my personality, I guess, which is kind of interesting. It's like kind of nice because I mean, of course, I have huge personality here, but the real personality was the friends we made along the way, which is you guys, the viewers, and your parasocial relationship with me. But parasocial relationships at this are better than nothing, I guess. For some reason, people just like listening to me. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I love your personality. Thank you so much. It was it's been such a hard journey for me for people to recognize my huge personality like here. But I finally did it now. I I actually managed to do it. Parasocial it up. Oh yeah. I love parasocial relationships. I need a therapist. Oh yeah. Gonna rave now. Now, while you guys are watching, some people are watching an advertisement, I'm gonna start spinning in the chair. So, I've been playing PlayStation PS Vita games recently, and the PS Vita has like such a wide variety of like anime games for weebs. Like if you're a massive degenerate weeb that likes anime titties, I highly recommend a PlayStation Vita. And the problem is though is that the PlayStation Vita games are like really, really expensive. Like really expensive. So maybe it's not that easy, but I mean it's like there's a lot of people that just jailbreak the PS Vita and they just download stuff to it, and I don't think Sony actually cares about it, but they're really good for weeb games. I think my cousin gave me like a jailbroken PS Vita, and it's like I didn't pirate them myself. I don't actually know how to like do that kind of stuff. But it's like it has some cool anime games on it, and that's kind of neat. And I'm dizzy. My head's spinning. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to. I'm gonna get brain damage from this. How would you describe yourself in one word? Autistic. Are you watching any anime right now? I'm rewatching. Actually, no, yesterday. Yesterday I watched a movie. I watched Blade Runner, the original one. I watched the original Blade Runner. That was really cool. Have you guys watched the original Blade Runner? To be honest, in my opinion, the original Blade Runner was better than the new Blade Runner. Like the one with Ryan Gosling. You're a really good person. Don't underestimate yourself. Love your jokes and humor, honestly. Thank you so much. I'm really glad there's someone who likes my humor. Thank you. Thank you for the 500 yen chamo. I have a question for Elisa, who has gone out with many gorillas so far. What was it in your living with them? What was the most surprising thing to you? Living with gorillas? Well, it's like they tried to pick at your hair or something for some reason, and they like sniff you all the time. But for the most part, they're harmless until they start groaning at you for whatever reason. I don't know why. They're just like, they like have this like weird look, you know? Like why? Why are you looking at me like that? Makes you want to pick a fight with them, but you know you're gonna lose. They're just gonna like go full ape mode. They're gonna like punch you and then rip your balls off. They're gonna like, you know what gorillas do, or like apes do when they're like fighting each other. They like gouge each other's like foreheads or like eyes, and then they rip each other's balls off like immediately. That's what they do. They monkeys are ruthless, man. Actually, like they're absolutely ruthless. You don't know how ruthless monkeys are. Like when they're fighting each other for like dominance, they actually just don't hold any, like they don't hold out. Like literally anything's on the table. They'll gouge each other's eyes out, immediately rip their balls off to emasculate so they bleed out. Cause like there's a lot of blood that goes to your like nuts. So like they just like rip them off. And then it's like that's just it. They just then if you get your balls ripped off as a gorilla, you're just dead. You just lost. You're gone. You're a beta gorilla now. You're not the king of the pack. You're not king of the jungle. That's just gorilla life, you know? Chimps are like super jacked. I know, they're like huge. They're like. Maybe I should be a gorilla. When they do it, it's nature, but when I do it. Guys, can I be a gorilla? Maybe I should be an ape. Apes together, strong together. Apes together, strong together. You talk about monkey balls being ripped, but called chat weird. It's just real. Like I'm not joking. It's a legit thing. It's actually a legit thing that monkeys do that. Like you don't want to get you don't want to get in a fight with a gorilla. If you got into a fight with a gorilla, you will get destroyed. Like absolutely destroyed. They're like over 200, they're like 300 pounds or something. They're like jacked as fuck. And they're just gonna rip your balls off. Or like, if you're a girl, they're just gonna kill you. Just straight up. Like actually though, they play dirty. They don't care. They don't give any fucks. That's just how apes roll. Apes together, strong together. Apes together, strong together. She knows by experience. I've been in the ring with apes many times. Ah, fuck. And apes, I can beat an ape. I mean, like, you don't even know. I'm super strong. Almost 200 views. Yes, we reached 200 views now. Officially. Nice. Thank you very much, chat. We did it. We actually managed to do it. We reached 200 viewers. We reached 200. 200. Thank you so much. I can't believe we done it. We've actually just did it. 200 viewers. Here's the question though. Can we reach 300? Is it actually possible? I've had like 200 viewers as a record before, but 300 viewers, is that possible? Like this, is this possible? Am I impossible? Am I Kim possible? We did it, fellas. We did it. NEETs. The NEETs Society, we did it. We actually did it, guys. We actually did something. And I can't do this because I'm awful at things. Clearly we had to talk about monkey balls again. Do we like quantum physics or biology things? I don't know. What other weird facts do I know? Oh, I sometimes like to talk about like weird art facts about like certain artists. Like, for example, like my opinion, guys, maybe you should debate this because I know a lot of you are interested, like mildly interested in art or drawing. Like, I have this opinion about Van Gogh, right? And to be honest, it's like, if you think about it, it's kind of true though, is that Van Gogh is like the Chris Chan of the art world. What do you guys think about that? Is Van Gogh actually the Chris Chan of the art world? Because think about it. Like, the marketing for Van Gogh is that he's like really schizophrenic and he killed himself. And then like the average Dutch person is just like, wow, like Van Gogh is literally me for real, for real. Average Dutch person be like, wait, who's Christian? No, I'm legitimately serious. I'm not even joking here. It's legit, like actually. Van Gogh cut off his ear. He also became like really like mentally ill. He got put into a mental hospital in his older age. He went completely like, because paint had like lead in it and he like licked his paintbrush to like clean it, he became like really schizo, like completely mentally ill. And he had like weird dreams and stuff like that, and like he was just completely off his like bonkers, right? Kind of like me. But like the way they market it in those like art galleries, it's just like this guy's mentally ill. He's insanely mentally ill, but he's just a starving artist, right? And he killed himself. And it's like this is, and he's like not only that, but he's like extremely well documented. You know what I mean? Like he's like Van Gogh is just unbelievably well documented for some reason. Like Chris Chan. If you guys don't know who Chris Chan is, I don't know like how long you have been on the internet, but like maybe you're just new to the internet. But like Chris Chan is someone who kind of is like known for being like a lol cow. Like people just bully him uh, because he's like really bullyable. And he's done like a lot of like weird things, like making a comic about Sonic Chew, and for some reason people love it. And he's also done like really weird stuff, like I actually did it. Holy shit! Wait, that's Poggers. And he tried to like live stream himself doing like really strange things with his body, and I think there was like another video of him like sitting on a cake or something. He's just really weird for some reason. And I don't know why, but he's like so well documented. Like Chris Chan is the most well documented person in the world. Like literally there's like forums for Chris Chan where they'll literally say like Chris Chan took a shit like 5 minutes ago. Can you talk about how Van Gogh was the first actual weeaboo? Oh yeah, Van Gogh is also a weeaboo. Did you know? Like, Van Gogh is, like, actually a weeb. Believe it or not, Van Gogh has, like, some artworks where he actually, like, depicts, like, Japanese geishas. And he also... What else does he have? Like, he has Japanese-looking characters on his, like, artworks. So, they're not actual... Like, a lot of them are, like... They're, like, fake Japanese characters, not real. It's, like... Like Blade Runner. I rewatched, like... I didn't rewatch. I just watched the original Blade Runner, and I was like, wow, the Japanese on the Blade Runner is just completely like gibberish. It's kind of funny though. But Van Gogh actually like drew a lot of pictures depicting like geishas and stuff, and he really just like Japanese things, like was really like a weeb, like a huge weeaboo. Like, bro is the first weeaboo of, like, history. And, yeah, he just drew pictures of, like, anime and stuff. And for some reason, like Dutch people are just, like, huge weebs. Like, I went to the Netherlands. I talked to, like, some Dutch people. It turns out they really love anime. And a lot of it is because, I think it was the Dutch when they were enrolling before the British, it's like Japan was the first colony they really came in contact with. Like, oh shit, no, I didn't do it right. It's like Japan was like the first main colony they like had contact with, so they became like massive weeaboos for like Japan. Even back then, there was weeaboos. Back in the 1600s, or wherever it was. I think 1600s, I think, maybe. Like, actually, though, Van Gogh is just a weeb. He's just a weeaboo. The first weeaboo. But because it was, like, the Dutch just came in contact with the Japanese all that time ago, it's just what happened. He just became they were just a weeb. And then Dutch people also love like Japanese goods and stuff like that because yeah, just weeb. It's the most Dutch thing you can do is to be a weeaboo. Like actually. It is a Sengoku period. Chad, is it romantic to ask a girl to have a Beyblade battle with you? I don't know. If you want an autistic GF Maybe the first thing you should ask is if you can like play with Beyblades. Maybe that's the way to go. Unless you want a normie GF, I don't know. Do people want a normie GF these days? People are like really down bad for like autistic girls for some reason. I don't know why. Well, if you like Civilization, precision, culture, it's impossible to not be a weeaboo. That is true. It's hard not to be a weeaboo. Do you like Monogatari series and stickers on it in the future? Any stickers on it on the future? Monogatari is like pretty cool, although I never thought of making stickers about it. It would be a neat idea though, maybe. I can fix her. What do you mean? You can't fix autism. You can only please it. You could please the autist. I need to get more water. I'm gonna get more water. I will be right back. More water, more piss. That sound makes me uncomfortable. Don't pee. What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't do anything. Why are you drinking urine? What do you mean? I'm not drinking urine. Oh. I don't have it confirmed for myself, but I have ADHD and theorize I may be autistic because of how things are for me. Honestly, autistic Jeff would get, who gets it sounds like a W because Braden is far from normal. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just autistic person doing that thing. Yes. How I remember when I went to the zoo once when I was like younger. I had like some friends, and one of those like really annoying for some reason, but I still tolerated him. Anyways, and then like I saw like a giraffe, and then there was like two giraffes, and then I remember seeing the giraffe. One of the giraffes was just like sucking off the other giraffe to like drink its piss, and I was like, why do giraffes do that? And it's like they just do things to be hydrated, I guess. I don't know. You just gotta do what you gotta do when you're in a zoo like that, right? Like, I don't know why. That it was literally like the giraffe was literally just sucking off the other giraffe for its piss. No, it I don't think it was for its piss. It was for its piss. Like the other giraffes just started pissing, and the other was like, and I'm like, yo, come on, what is this? And I had to say, my grade 2 self after that day was never the same again, because I had realized that like giraffes Giraffes were kind of weird. And now every time I see a giraffe, I think of that time when I saw a giraffe like sucking off another giraffe for its piss. Why do you remember that? Why wouldn't I remember that? The damn giraffe was thirsty AF. I don't know, they just do that. Like, it's just sort of, like... Like, they just do that for some reason, you know? That's just how they work. That took a turn. I was the giraffe. Which giraffe were you? The one sucking off or the one being sucked off? I saw an elephant piss once. You know, like, I also seen an elephant at the zoo. And, like, when they shit, they, like, shit, like, huge. Like, their turds are, like, the size of your face. But it's just like that, but it's like a cylinder. It's, like, huge. Where, yeah, they're just huge. Like, massive turds. And they just go on for, like, your entire body length. And they're, like, as wide as your face. Like, like, an elephant probably takes shits about as big as a human, like me. And I'm a big person. Like, I'm not a small person either. And honestly, an elephant would probably just, like, take a shit as big as me. Isn't that insane? Like, look at me. Look how big I am. Imagine if I was a turd. Shit. Imagine if me just standing here, I was just like a turd. Like this. And then I smelled really bad. More than I already do, I guess, but I was just poop. Just like that. That's how big the elephant poops were. You look dead inside? Thank you. Thank you. Like actually, those are huge shits. Like, imagine if an elephant shat in a toilet. That would just instantly fill up the toilet like tenfold. Think about it. They're massive shits. Elephant shit not smell. Yeah, actually, it wasn't very smell. It smelled a little bit, maybe like a little bit, but like it was mostly smelled like it smelled like hay or something. Why are you thinking about that? Why wouldn't I think about that? I just think about weird things, okay? Like, I don't know what's up with you. Why do you think I wouldn't think of that? Elise is going to the zoo just to note the animals' toilet habits. Maybe. According to Vsauce, every animal poops at the same place. Can I literally be Vsauce too? I'm like, Vsauce 2 Electric Boogaloo. Like, where? Hello, hey guys. Elisa here. Where are your toes? Actually, I stole them. And then I just show you your own feet, and you're just like, whoa, how did you get my feet? And I'm like, haha, enjoy bleeding out. And you're like, oh no, I've been fooled. My plans have been foiled. Vsauce 1, 2, 3 already taken. Maybe it'll be A sauce. Or B sauce, I don't know. instead of Vsauce. Imagine an elephant laying eggs. How big is the egg? It would be like an ostrich, right? Ostriches have really big eggs. They're like huge. And you know, like weirdly enough, I like watching videos of like butchering animals for some reason. Am I a psychopath for like watching this? But I I like cooking a lot, and so I like um I like watching people just like cut up like the cuts of meat because it's satisfying to me. Like uh I guess cutting up the animals. I don't know why. I just like it. But it's also because I like cooking as well. I swear I'm not a sociopath, guys. Please. Like butchering animals. It's just weirdly satisfying to me. Oh wow, animal butchering vids. I don't like it's just satisfying. It's like you look at the cuts of meat and then you see the animal, they take the cuts of meat out of the animal, and then you're like, "Whoa, I can't I'm actually surprised on like how much of a process there is to actually getting the food that's on your table from an animal." And I think that's kind of neat. At least a new job, butcher. That would be kind of fun. I just like take the knife and just I don't care. It's is all of chat vegan or something? I don't know. Like vegans can just stay losing. I want to butcher animals, okay? If I had a duck, I just don't care. I just take the duck. There, easy. Head cut off. Tasty. Vegans can stay losing. I like duck, okay? I like duck too much. Like no, actually though, it's like why I wouldn't want to give up duck for that, okay? A duck is too tasty. You know Peking duck? Peking duck is too like Hong Kong barbecue style duck. That stuff's good. That stuff's so good. I can never get like that's the last kind of meat that I would give up, honestly. Cause that's why I can never be vegan. Cause then I'd have to give away Peking duck, and you can't. No, not Peking duck. Hong Kong barbecue duck. That is the shit. That is so good. That is like the best stuff. Actually, like the shit. It's like actually better than sex. I don't even like sex, but it's better than sex. Cause I'm say so. Me when I yelled duck and the ducks think I said its name. Like actually. True and based. Please then don't peg the duck. Many facts spoken tonight. I just make hot takes here on this channel. Like, I don't know. I literally don't know. Like it. Vegans can take the L. I'm gonna eat my duck, okay? Base takes. What's your hottest takes? I don't know. My hottest takes. Uh. My hottest takes. I don't know what my hottest takes are. I think all my takes are hot takes because I'm just like that. I'm just cool like that. Like, actually, though, hot takes, it's like, for me, as like an autistic person, I just, like, some of the takes I have are just hot takes, and I'm like not even trying. They just happen. It's like, I'm not trying to make a hot take, but then I say something, and then people are just like, why did you say that? This is my grandma's funeral. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I'm just joking. But I do. I do. I do have hot takes. Maybe not at grandma's funeral. It's... You can't spell funeral without fun. Yeah, actually you can't. Like... Guys, I swear, I'm not that mean, okay? I may be kind of autistic, but I'm not that autistic. Plus, I never even been to, like, someone else's, like, funeral. I've only been to my own funeral. No, wait, that's not... That's not how it works. I've only been to my own family's funeral, not my own funeral. I haven't died yet, I think. I could actually just be dead. I could have just died, like, a while ago or something. For some, like, I could have just been dead this whole time. Elisa Chung is actually dead. Elisa is dead. Confirmed. I'm not real. I'm dead. I'm actually just a ghost on your screen, on your computer screen. I died. And that's why I'm actually a famous YouTuber, is because I would never actually be so successful. Why do you think a NEET would be successful, right? Like, do you honestly think a NEET would actually be successful in life? I don't think so. That's why I'm actually dead now. If anything, I probably died just, like, living the hikikomori life. The NEET life. Maybe just took too many antidepressants and just, like, yeah, that's it. It's like... It do be like that sometime. That looks like dog treats. These are not dog treats. I'm not a dog, okay? I don't like furries. I'm not a furry. I don't like furries. They're, like, weird. Honestly, if they want animal rights... If they want to be animals... You know what we do with animals? We hunt them. They're not going to want to be animals anymore once they realize what we do with animals. If my viewership drops from me saying I don't like furries, then it's just like, man, like, well, then I guess I found the furries in my chat then. Based hot take. Is that even a hot take? Like, have you seen furries around animals? Like, actually, though, have you seen videos where. Have you actually seen videos where it's like a furry has like their whole like outfit on and then they like try to say hi to like a cat or something? And it's just like the cat just freaks the fuck out. They're like, what the fuck is going on? What is this thing? Why are they like this? And it's like they're like, oh my god, this is not a real cat. And then they freak the fuck out and they run away. Like, is it really natural? And like, it gets to a certain point where it's like, what do you want to be? There is some leeway to change, right? To a certain extent, you are malleable, but also there is boundaries. Like, at some point, it's like, man, uh, I want to be ruler of the universe, for example, right? Like, I want to be Elisa Chung, like, owner of Evil Incorporated, owner of the universe. And so why can't, if I tell people I'm trans evil overlord, it's like, well, yeah, why can't they tell, why am I not allowed that, huh? You're a philosopher, right? Yeah, I am a philosopher, but it's like people are malleable to some extent for sure. I think like I just think the furry thing's too far, okay? Is that wrong to think? Sounds transphobic. I'm not trying to be transphobic. I'm just saying I think furries are too far, okay? I'm not talking about trans people. I'm talking about furries. Oh, that's a hot take maybe. Elisa is trans. I'm trans overlord. Like I'm trans evil overlord. Furries in shambles. Furries aren't trans. They're trans animals, aren't they? Like what what else would they be? They want to be animals. And I want to be evil overlord of the universe, okay? What if you build an evil megacorp and instead of meeting Spider-Man, they send Hawkeye or something like that? Would you feel bummed out? I would feel bummed out if they sent Hawkeye and not Spider-Man. I would be really sad. I would be very sad if they sent Hawkeye. That would be like a huge disappointment, to be honest. It's just like, man, I went all this way to be the evil overlord of the universe, and and you sent Hawkeye, and I'm like, man, this guy just shoots arrows. He's basically Sova from Valorant. Why did you guys send Sova from Valorant? Spider-Man is a furry? He's not a furry though, he doesn't wear a fursuit. What if it was Aquaman? I don't know, Aquaman's like kind of huge. It's like maybe I'd be disappointed, but it's like it would also be a cool challenge because he's like huge, right? He's not some like scrawny like arrow shooting guy. He's like, was he like Cupid or something? Kanye is a furry 100%. The thick plant is definitely helping the moisture levels. I don't know, you guys are just like really down bad. Wait, it's still in the frame. True, wait, it is in the frame. There we go. Thickest. It's my thickest. He likes fish sticks. That's cannibalism. Like Aquaman is literally being a cannibal if he eats fish sticks. Like, is that cannibalism? Is Aquaman a man or a? No, I think he's a man. He's not a fish. That's a thick plant. I know, right? He's so thick, boy. It's like Aquaman. He's more of a man than like an actual fish. This is what talking about Kanye, not Aquaman. I don't know, is Kanye a fish? Maybe he looks like a fish. Actually, I don't even know if he looks like a fish. I don't think he looks like a fish, actually. Who looks like a fish? Do you know anybody that looks like a fish? Maybe they should get checked. What type of plant is that and where can I find? It's called a Thickus. It's a Thickus bonsai. That's why they called Kanye a gay fish. Why is it gay though? Because he likes fish sticks. Huh. Well, it's like if the fish sticks are phallic shaped and Kanye likes fish sticks. Is that sucking off a fish? Huh. If you eat an eel because it's phallic shape, is it somehow like fucking your mouth or are you eating it? Are you like fucking it because you're eating it? You're like destroying it. Elisa is a zoomer. I am a zoomer. What do you mean? He likes more than eating him. Wait, did he suck off a fish stick or something? Why is Drawing Lady talking about phallic aquatic life? Because I am weird like that. I just like to talk about weird things. Best philosopher ever. I can equally talk about high-minded stuff and also shit posts and talk about phallic fish sticks and stuff. Thick plants Yeezys need thoughts. Thick plant Yeezys? That would be kind of neat. Imagine if you had some just like voluptuous like tree booty on like your Crocs. philosopher. I like to talk about phallic things. Educated on every level. I'm educated on memes on the internet. That's what I'm educated on. Elisa, do you Asian squat? I kind of Asian squat on like chairs like this. If that's what you mean. I just sit like L from Death Note. Sometimes it's like perfect fit because I'm also eating sweets right here. I'm eating sweets. And I'll write your name in the Death Note or something. That may just be a squat at this point. I don't know. What else would it be? Who determined what's an what's an Asian squat and what isn't an Asian squat? Huh? What gives you the right to decide that, huh? Your favorite manga and anime except JoJo. I like Steins Gate. I know. I love Steins Gate. It's really good. Thoughts on MLK and Malcolm X? I don't know what that is. Give us an uninformed political opinion. What is an uninformed political opinion? I've been to like Florida and they're very American for sure. Like I remember when I went to Florida, I had a goal of like talking to like the locals so that I can get a feel for like what the people are like. And when I went to in Florida, I remember that it's like I vividly remember how Florida like they were. Oh yeah, maybe an uninformed political opinion. Canada better than the US. No, but when I went to like Florida, did you eat alligator in Florida? I did eat alligator in Florida. And honestly, it kind of wasn't that good, to be honest. I thought Canadians say A all the time. No, they don't. Those are only like Northern Ontario people. Like, if you hear a Canadian say eh, it's either they're like Japanese and like eh, or they're from Northern Ontario and they're just like, yeah, fuck it, right, eh? Like, fuck, you need help out there, man. Fucking right, eh? Go out there and see the hockey game, right? Like, there are some Canadians that do talk like that, like unironically talk like that, but in my lifetime for like a good 17, like 18 years, I've never seen an actual Canadian person talk like that. Believe it or not. And also, we don't actually live in igloos. Can you believe it? Like, Canadians don't live in igloos and ride mooses and ride polar bears to school. Fucking right there, eh? Like, fucking fucked him up in the hockey game, man. Like, those are the coolest Canadians. I thought you were all like that. They're pretty interesting people, to be honest. It's like, I don't know. They're just kind of like countryside people. They're like Southerners. Like America has Southerners, Canadians have like Northerners. Like Northern Ontario. Do you think you'd body every non-Canadian here at ice hockey? I definitely would in my 150 pound body versus people's 300 pound Americans 300 pound bodies. But back on track to when I was going to Florida. So when I go to countries and I visited the US, I like to really make sure I get a good idea of what the people are like there. So what I try to do is I try to start conversations with the people that are like in that country or like in that area. Excuse me. And when I went to Florida, it was like very, you know what? I had like one conversation with this like woman and this like older lady. I think she's a grandma, right? And it was a very much what I expected from Florida. It's I just like I'm like trying to just be like friendly just to get them to talk to me, and I just ask them questions and like I ask them like what they like and what I just want to know what kind of people they are, right? And this like grandma, she seemed like pretty nice for the most part, but also there's some uh other things I noticed about her was that like so I was playing tennis with like my friends and like uh at the I was visiting in like uh the US, and then there was like this old lady like around the tennis court just with like her grandson or something, I think. And so I was like tired from tennis, so I wanted to take a break, maybe talk to the old lady or something. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll try to talk to her, and uh, I wanted to see like what she actually thought, like how her brain kind of works, you know. And as I expected, it's just like when I talked to her at first, she was like, "Oh, you know, Americans, we gotta talk about our freedoms, or, you know, and or something, freedom, something, uh, guns." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." It's like that's cool. Freedom is cool. I'm guessing she was racist. No, she was actually pretty nice. Well, she didn't even mention that I was Asian or anything. She didn't care. Uh, but like, uh, then she started going. So then she started talking about how the government's just like taking our guns or whatever, and then like talking about how like uh, Biden's ruining the country. They're trying to take our freedoms and guns and stuff, and that you should bunker up in your house or something like that. I'm not really sure. And then uh, and then it's like, yeah, she has like these opinions or whatever. It doesn't really matter like what you think of them is like kind of beside the point. But the funny thing is like she had the child like from before that I saw, right? But the funny thing is that she was so busy talking about her opinions or like her political stances to me that like the kid just ran off to like the kid just ran off to like the play like out to like the bushes or something, and she just didn't realize that he's gone. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's like I'm just like, wait a minute. Like why did you just let your grandson just walk out into the bush there? I was like, wait, you're supposed to look after your child. And it's like the thing is like it doesn't matter whether you agree with her or not. just it's whatever. I don't know any of this stuff. I'm Canadian anyway. But she was like getting so like into it. She was so into like getting her opinions out there, right? That she just didn't even realize like her grandson was running off, and I'm like, why? And I was like, you should maybe see your if your grandson is. You should probably look at what your grandson's doing. I was just like, oh right, and I'm like, okay, but it's just, yeah, she was an interesting person, and like, to be honest, it's like, yeah, that's about what I expected from like Florida. From what I heard from people, it's kind of funny. It's like, yeah, grandson's out there huffing glue. I think, I think the grandson was trying to like get like a tennis racket and like chase after a rabbit or something with it and just like hit it. I I don't know why. Well, it's just what kids do. A child could be president one day, but it's like, regardless of like your political perspective, right? There's like, you know, whether you're right or left in America, it doesn't really matter. But I don't think it's a good idea to get so like riled up on your opinion, to like so obsessed with expressing your opinion that you forget the people that are close to you, like your own grandson. It's like, regardless, it doesn't matter what political perspective you're coming from. Completely irrelevant. I'm just saying that, right? Uh, Thank you for the 129 MX. Everybody, patch. Thank you so much. Thank you for contributing to the Ultimate Neat stream. Hi, can I meet you? No. Just no. Uh, Thoughts on Berserk manga? I haven't actually read Berserk. I really want to watch it. Florida transcends political party. Most people see them as weirdos. Nobody understands what Florida is. I don't know. There's just like a lot of old people there, and they're all really tanned. And like, I just remember Americans are like so funny in like a lot of ways. They're Americans are funny. I like, in a ways I kind of like Americans. They're funny. Like, uh, like I remember I was talking about stuff, and you can always tell what like an American's thinking, because like they will show it on their face. So when I was in like a Costco in like Florida, uh, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about something, but I could tell that just like the person, like right across from me in the food court in the Costco was just like getting like triggered about it or something. She's like, ah, ah. She like really wanted to say something. It was like, ah, like, ah, like, you know. Thank you for the $2. Hi, Elisa. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you for the 50 MX. Thank you, Ellie Durr. Netizen M. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for supporting the Neat stream and my Neat life. She was like, and like, she was like rolling her eyes and stuff, and I was like, it's like I wasn't even in a conversation with her. Like I was just talking to one of my like American friends, and she just overheard it. I wasn't directly talking to her, right? And she's just like completely expressive about it. I'm like, whoa. Americans are so expressive. Is Moist Critical an idol and inspiration to you? Not really. I just end up being like this somehow. It's like somehow similar to Moist Critical just by chance. I do I do I guess watch some of his videos, but I don't watch him that much. Excuse me. It's just like when I want like a little bit of news, I just watch Moist Critical because I think it's interesting. People do that everywhere. What do you mean? You like there's no way people do that everywhere. I've never seen like people like that in Canada. Maybe some I've seen some people like that in Canada in like schools, but like in public in just like a Costco cafeteria where people that like you never really talk to or don't really like not interested in talking to just like like are so expressive in like an indirect conversation about them. I'm like, what is this? American detected. It's just American things. I don't know why they do that. I've seen it in Canada. On like to be honest, I have seen it in Canada too. But it's like in like less more discreet locations or more like private locations, like in schools or something. Uh, it's like really weird. I was like, why would you get so riled up about like a conversation that's like not even like you're not even included in? It confused me. And then she talked about it with me. Or wait, like I think I said something like, what did I say? I told my friend, I was like, oh, I'm surprised. Americans aren't that much fatter than Canadians. I think I think I know what I said. I was like, yeah, Americans aren't much fatter than Canadians. They're both like kind of fat. Like Canadians are fat, Americans are kind of fat. Well, y'all are fat. And then she was like triggered or something from that. And it's like, well, Americans less fat than I thought. It's like I one things I was so surprised about in America was that like the roads are so wide, like everything's so much bigger. I remember the infrastructure in Florida was like so pristine. Although I know like since going to Florida, like it's just Florida's like the exception with that. Like Florida's really pristine. They have like huge buildings. Like the department buildings are like the size of like multiple city blocks. And like that was just crazy to me. Actually though, it's like you have you have like Amazon warehouses that are like the size of entire cities. And I'm like, holy shit, that's crazy. That they're huge and they're just everywhere. Did you go to Disney World? I did not. It's too expensive. Hey, you people aren't as disgustingly obese as I imagined. The thing is, Canadians are really fat too, and I get disgusted by how fat Canadians are, because it's just like, why be so fat? You should try taking public transit from. I'm from San Francisco and take the train every day to school for school, and it smells like piss. I mean, that's to be expected. When I was in Washington, D.C., I remember the trains smelled like piss. Everything smells like piss. Like, why does everything in America just smell like piss for some reason? And you know the funniest thing? I don't know if this is like racist, but like, I remember when I went to like a Checkers for the first time in the U.S. When I went to a Checkers in the first time in the U.S., I was so amazed of like the like at the checkout, like the drive-through, like how the black people talk. I told my friend, I was like, my friend there was just talking to the person like he's just like a buddy or whatever. I'm like, you talk to like that to like employees, and and he completely he completely responds like in the regular like like in the American movies, right? And I was like, wait a minute, black people talk like they do in the American movies here? And I'm like, what? I was so amazed. He was pretty friendly though, but I was like, wait, the American movies are real? I'm so confused. I was like, my friend was talking to him, and the other guy was just like going on that full like stereotypical like movie style, like American movie style like black accent and like black like lingo or whatever. And I was like, what is this? This was mind blowing to me. It's like I never thought this was a thing in the world. I'm like, yo, because the thing is like they don't act like that, or they act a little bit like that, but they don't like act exactly like the movies in Canada. So I thought it was like the movies were just exaggerating. I used to think the movies were just an exaggeration of it, right? And then I actually go to America. I'm like, wait a minute, they're not exaggerating. They actually just act like this. I'm like, what? This is insane. Like I'm like, yo, I'm literally in Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. Like I was like, oh my god, I'm literally in Grand Theft Auto. This is Grand Theft Auto in real life. Oh, I cracked my neck. Jesus. The movies are lame. But when I said that, I told my friend, I was like, oh my god, why do the employees talk like they do in the movie, like the American movies? And then my friend he laughed his ass off when he heard that. He's like, what? He's like, what are you saying? He's like, what the hell what are you saying? And he just started like laughing his ass off at me saying that. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm literally just saying what I saw. I'm like, yo, this is like literally the American movies. It's just like an American movie. It's literally Grand Theft Auto. I didn't think these were real people. I thought the movies were exaggerating, like completely exaggerating. I go to America, I'm like, wait a minute, it's not an exaggeration. What like what? Oh Jesus, my neck cracking. Oh. Oh, he sounded confused as heck. Well, because he's American. He was like, I had no clue. I was just some, like, Canadian. I looked like an obvious tourist. When I was in Florida, I looked like the biggest tourist, like, of all time. I had, like, a straw hat, and it was a big sun hat, a big sun straw hat. And I was walking around in like a spring dress or something. I had my camera out because I wanted to take pictures of stuff. I was like, man, I look like such a tourist right now, don't I? The funny thing is though is that the people in Florida were like really nice actually. Like I actually liked, even though they have like they're really political, they're quite nice, in my opinion. New Yorkers are kind of mean though for some reason. I don't like. I went to New York and you guys are just like New Yorkers are just like mean for the sake of being mean. It's like I don't know what it is with New Yorkers. It's like I didn't do anything. They just like are assholes for the sake of being assholes sometimes. Speaking in a less formal way can break the tension between a worker and an employee and even the customer. That's like so foreign to me though. Like I didn't think that was like a thing. I was like, what? You're talking to an employee? Like the employee's talking to you like that? Like wouldn't he get fired from his job for talking like that? It's like actually though, like New Yorkers are just mean sometimes for some reason. Can we have one? No, they're mine. They're all mine. They don't get any. Elisa, have you ever been to like Los Angeles? I haven't been to Los Angeles. I do want to see it though. I want to see all of America because that would be kind of cool. Is that cat food? No, it's not cat food. I was born in Hood, but I never picked up on that style of speech because I was inside watching anime and playing video games. Anime and video games are pretty good. I like anime and video games. That flower vase looks like a butt. What do you mean? This is just a bonsai tree. I think you're just down bad. Bro, you're just down bad, honestly. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just down bad, bro. You should do a gallery show in LA. Maybe I should. I think that would be fun. New Yorkers' love language is aggression. That's so weird. Like, I remember I remember when there was like people just making fun of me and like when I go on Omegle or something, there's like some people from like New York and then they just call me like a chink or something. I'm like, why? And I'm like, shut up, bitch. And then they start laughing at me. I'm like I'm like, bro, come on. They call me like Corona or something, and then I just like, shut up, bitch. And then they're like, that's all you got? I'm like, yeah. Ripple Mangle, by the way. They some savage. They start laughing at me with their friends. They're like, look at this kid can't say anything but bitch. Wow, what a loser. I'm like, just shut up, okay? Clip them and post them online. You gotta call. I don't know what, like, how would I call them out though? It's like they don't even live in a. It's like they live in a like a wooden box. They're like their apartment is so tiny. It's like really run down, and it's like they. I don't even know if they have anything to lose. I'm sorry you went through that. Like, it just happens. Like, people just call me that, or like some people just say that. Yo, your plant is thick. I know, right? It is very thick. I actually, you're just down bad. It's you guys are weird. Did someone say Omegle? That site closed yesterday. Rip Omegle. I know it. It's kind of sad that it had to go though. I like using Omegle because I like messing around with people. It is fun. Go to work in Alberta for training. In Alberta, that sounds lonely. I promise I only think of that plant as a friend. My condolences too. I hate being bullied. I get bullied by people sometimes. Like, not very often because it's very rare that people don't like me. I'm just like some person that just like watches anime and stuff. But like, yeah. Why did it shut down? Oh yeah, it shut down because there's a lot of like cases of child abuse on it. Because a lot of people were using it to be like really predatory to kids. And because of that, the site just kept getting like lawsuits. So, uh, yeah, it's literally just the site became like predatory to kids, and they got lawsuits for it. And so, the only way for them to counter that is just moderation. Except, it doesn't like the site doesn't like make much money in the first place, and they gotta pay like so much money to moderators, right? It's like they get like if you think about the economics of it, right? It's just not worth it, because it's like you spend all this money on moderation, and then you just get sued when you don't moderate, right? And also you have to host the streaming, right? The video streaming, and you have to pay the moderators. And because there's so many people abusing the system, it's just like you have to exponentially increase your moderators before uh, the bad people go like linearly down. So it's just an uphill losing battle. I think honestly with like content moderation on like the internet, it's a losing battle. Like people are going to try it and it's just not going to work cuz there's so many more people that can just abuse the system. And at a certain point there's no point in moderating it, right? And that's just how the internet's going to be because it's anonymous, right? Um, and then what else? What else? Yeah, so there's a lot of people like abusing that, and because of that, they had to shut it down because it's just not profitable at that point. It's like there's either they leave it without moderation so that it is profitable, but then they get sued and then it's not profitable anyways. So it's like, yeah, can't sustain it. Uh, how do you feel about storyboards for TV and movies? I actually have done storyboards for commercials before. Do you guys know maybe I can show you guys. Hold on. You know the Filipino like Canadian Tire commercial? Where it was like some Filipino celebration or something. And it's been going everywhere in Canada. It's gotten like pretty popular. I actually made that, like helped make that commercial. This is the funny thing. Or it's like it's the Filipino dad like trying to build like the cradle decorations. And they're giving like a gift to their like parents or something. Thank you, Gaming. Welcome to the super. Sorry. Thank you, Gaming. Thank you. Welcome to the Super Neat Club. Much. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are joining the ultimate path. Thank you for your contribution. Where is it on YouTube? I need to find it. But it's like the Tagalog for Filipino thing. Commercial. Oh, look who it is. It's me. It's literally me here. I'm famous. What is it? Hold on. I'll show you. Canadian Tire commercial. Oh, it's this one. Yes, this one.
At Canadian Tire, quality means putting products to the test. Because good enough isn't. Because family recipes.
Look, it's this one.
Tire, quality means putting products to the test. Because good enough isn't good enough.
Have you guys seen this? If you've seen this, you've seen a commercial that's made by me.
Things to pass down. Because safety has never been more important. Real Canadians test it so you can trust it. Thousands of products are tested. Only the best earn the badge.
There we go. Yeah, that was a commercial that I helped make actually back like a year ago. Like I did the storyboards for the commercial. It was very cool. It was actually very successful. It was kind of I was very happy when I learned that it was like across, like being spread across the nation. Did they pay you in tires? No. What did they pay you? I think I made like, how much did I make from that? I think I made like maybe like $500, or no, probably less. I think like $300 something from that. How did you get that job? So what I did is when I was not a NEET technically. Actually, I was still technically a NEET, but like what I try to do is I try to find other artists to like make friends with. So I did some like networking at like a convention. And I learned there was like an artist group in Toronto called Raid or something. And then I joined their Discord. I kind of like made friends with some of them. And then I got in their little group here, and because of that, I knew like someone there that was working on like commercials, like storyboards for commercials, and so I was like, oh, I could maybe do that. Like, would you, if you have extra jobs or something, maybe I could help you out or whatever? And he's like, yeah, sure. And so he kind of like let me tag along for like the jobs, and then I actually like managed to do some of the jobs with him. At first it was just like some no-name like commercials that didn't really take off. It was like there's like a Tide commercial. No, there's like a Cascade commercial. There's a Cascade commercial. No, it was Dawn. It was Dawn, I think. It was a Dawn commercial that was like decently popular, but it wasn't like majorly popular like the Canadian Tire commercial I did. But like the Canadian Tire commercial is one of the first commercials I did. But like I just kind of like tagged along with him in his like little things, like his jobs that he was doing. And he kind of was like teaching me the ropes of how to do like storyboarding and stuff. And yeah, I just managed to get the job for it because I did networking, and it worked. It worked. The problem is that I didn't get enough jobs. That's the issue, where it was like I helped him, but I was kind of left hanging a lot of the time, where it was I would do the work, but then the clients he was working with didn't want to work with me because I was new. Or it was like, even though he had like way like ton of like extra jobs to do and he had like no time to like do them, they wouldn't actually offload the work onto me, which I found really annoying. Cause like what I found is that the companies would rather work with him, someone they know, than someone new, even if he vouched for me and I've done jobs before with him. They just don't want someone new. They just don't want to give jobs to someone new. So I kind of got annoyed at that. And so I just was like, you know what, screw it. I don't want to rely on someone else. So I'm just going to do YouTube because I'm not making enough money anyways. But that was technically contract work. So I was technically not even employed. But like I was just like, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna become a YouTuber so that I can actually get a consistent, the consistent like income. At the very least, I get ad revenue, right? And yeah, now I'm like a YouTuber, and that's cool. I'm a YouTuber now. Fell asleep a bit earlier. You're not paying attention to my lecture. That's very bad. Extra homework for you. What do you plan on doing in YouTube for videos goes in the future? My whole plan with YouTube is I'm just gonna use it as a platform to be like to just do like my own thing. Like I like to express myself because well, I'm an artist, right? Like all artists, I like to express myself in my own way, right? And I think like doing YouTube is a good way to express myself to people. And that's why I named my channel Elisa Chung. Just like it's just me, right? I want my channel to be about me because it is a representation of myself. And for other things, it's like it doesn't have to be completely related to me, right? But at the very least, I have my YouTube channel, which is it's just about me. It's just stuff I want to do or I'm thinking of doing, and I just try to make it as interesting as possible for people, you know. And yeah. Why do people see that plant and think of butts? Are they down bad? Yes, you are all down bad. Just be yourself. Yeah. I don't know. I can be myself, but yeah. People might not like me, and that's fine. I don't care really. I just want to. I've realized now that trying to focus too much on pleasing everybody just is too much work. It's not feasible, and it doesn't get you anywhere because they don't even respect you in the end anyways. It's like if you're constantly appealing to the people that says wants to be or says you should be appealing to them, they end up leaving you in the end anyways. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay where I am. That's just the best place for like me anyways. I think that's better. That's just better. I'll just try not to step out of boundaries, and that's about it, right? That's the most you can do. Because if you're just too people pleasing, then they're just gonna leave you once you're, do something else, right? The best thing you can do is just be confident. I don't like whatever. I get canceled. I don't care. This is just my personal thing, anyways. Like, whatever. It's like it's a lot harder to cancel someone when they don't give a fuck. When someone has an attitude that they don't give a fuck, it's a lot harder to cancel them. Like, it's kind of legit, though. It's kind of meta. I do agree a lot. Lisa has an IQ of over 500. I would agree with anything she says anyways. When the hot takes are too hot. I was like, even if I am canceled, I'll just build like a business that makes money. Like I won't like there's gonna be a certain point where I'll have to make money or I'll make a lot of money, right? It's just inherent like in shitification, right? Like there's gonna be a point in my life where my videos become less personal and it's more focused on money. But that's just what happens when you want to get things done, like in a higher level. Like, for example, if I want to do my own brand, like a fashion brand or something, I will have to just make money in other ways to fund the fashion brand or something like that, right? But it's like it just takes time, and there is gonna be a point in my life where YouTube is not my main thing, and I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that, and it doesn't matter if like if I get canceled. It's like, sure, I'll just live with it. I don't care. I'll just try not to rely on social media so much for income then. Have you ever thought of making sneakers? Yeah, I have thought of making sneakers. I just want to make all kinds of arts or interesting stuff. Art courses. Bet people would be interested in learning from you and given your particular brand of humor, me included, of course. I was thinking maybe. I just haven't made it yet. I'm more focused on actually growing on YouTube right now. That's my goal right now. We'll always be here for you, even after they cancel you for all the racist things you say, of course. I'm just the cutest racist, aren't I? Already canceled myself, buddy. It's like, I'm kind of like a believer in like mental state or I am a believer in like mental state affecting your physical world, right? How your spiritual world, I guess your own spirit affects everything around you, not just your like yourself, but your entire environment. And I think in a lot of cases, people don't like realize this, but a lot of things only tend to happen once you start to believe it. Like maybe it's not necessarily the believing the thing that leads to the thing, but it's like the results only start to show once you realize it. If you just don't believe something bad is going to happen, most of the time it's just not going to happen until it does. But then that's sometimes just like luck of the draw, right? That's just luck. Like if I really believe, like truly believe that like nobody is out there to like hurt me, I'm not going to go out there and make enemies for the sake of making enemies, right? So I won't make enemies. That's just how it works there. Like your mental state affects like your what choices you make. Or if I feel like people are out to get me, I will feel threatened by random people's ambiguous intentions because I feel like people are out to get me. Like, uh, what should you say? Oh, what did I say? Like if I believe, if I believe I'm going to make enemies because people are out to get me, then I'm probably going to make enemies. Because I'll start to be defensive whenever people say anything ambiguous or socially ambiguous, right? And then inherently that just does cause like social distrust and you maybe make enemies from that. But if I just don't believe I'll make enemies, then I probably won't make enemies because I don't have any reason to be defensive, right? That plant is so fucking hot. And then watch this all just bite me in the ass later in some stupid scandal in the future. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just like, man, I'm just gonna do what things, like whatever life takes me. I don't care. whatever you plan on doing, know that you have truly loyal needs in your corner. Just don't sell us out. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Sell you out. Ha ha ha. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how I would even sell anybody out. I think the only thing I do is just like focus. If I were to sell out, I'd just focus on sponsors, but I'm more focusing on my personal stuff instead of just sponsors because I don't like sponsors. I don't like the cheap. I don't like the cheap garbage they throw. Like they promote. I'd rather just make my own business, because at least my own business can be like quality assessed by me, right? It's like maybe. Like maybe like my business technically isn't as good quality as some of these other business, but at least it's mine. I'd rather it be mine than someone else's. It's like if I'm going to sell out, it's probably going to be for something I own and not someone else's product. It's better than other businesses, yeah. Well, because it's like maybe if there's like some sponsors that I do genuinely like, then I'll just like do them. But like I'm gonna be trying to be more focused on like personal business stuff. Even if it is difficult, it's just like I want to do it because it sounds fun. You already have Lost Tales selling out my brand. I mean that's cool though. Like my brand is cool though because it represents me, so therefore it's awesome. I think the problem with like selling out to other businesses is that they don't represent me very well. So I don't like them. I like stuff that represents me, because that's part of me. What are your thoughts on art channels like Coolene? When I first started my YouTube channel, I got like compared to Coolene a lot because I did shorts. I was just trying to practice shorts, and people were just like, "Oh, literally Coolene clone, literally knockoff Coolene." I'm like, bro, I don't even know who this person is. I didn't even know who Coolene was. And then once I knew who she was, I started copying her stuff as like a joke. But like it seems like a lot of the fans didn't really get the joke, I guess. Well, to be fair, it lacks all the context. Y'all both cool, but you more funny. It's like, yeah, she makes good videos. For me personally, is like her content is kind of repetitive. Uh, what else? It's like her art is pretty alright. It's not like super like it's not exceptional, but that's fine. Your art doesn't need to be so exceptional, right? It's like her videos are funny for like a bit. They are funny for a bit, but then for me personally, it is repetitive. I found, at least, it would get boring after a while. But for like the art is mid. I mean the art may be mid, but it doesn't have to be great, you know. That's the thing. Like I said before, you don't have to be an amazing artist to like be successful. Hello, funny internet lady. Hello, Trobihin. Somebody's going to tell her that you hate her guts. Probably. Somebody's probably going to misinterpret what I'm saying or something. I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If I start beef with Colleen and it's just like, well, then it's free traffic to my YouTube page, I guess. What do you think of Lovecraft's work? Like Lovecraftian style? Lovecraftian style. I think Lovecraftian stuff is kind of cool. It's like Doom or Quake. That's kind of cool looking. I think that is neat. It does remind me a lot of like the original Blade Runner or something. The water scandal. It's like, yeah, just things is what it is. I'm a master of, do you watch Ethan Becker? Yeah, I watched some of his stuff. It's pretty good. Excuse me. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like Ethan Becker's stuff. Some of his tips are good. Although they're more for animators and it's less, not exactly something that fits with my art style. Welcome, Joe XOF, to the Super Neat Society. Thank you so much. You have become one with the Super Neats. By the way, can you say happy birthday to Diana? It's the best friend's birthday. It's my best friend's birthday, and we're both huge fans. Please, it would mean the world to us. Happy birthday, Diana. I hope you have a great birthday. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate the support. Ethan's videos on Colleen is hilarious. Yeah, they're pretty funny. I have seen them. It's just like friendly banter, but it's funny. Do you like Pokemon? Yes, I like Pokemon. Actually, it's getting a bit late now. I should probably go to bed. And my throat's kind of hurting now. But thank you guys for watching my stream. And you should tune in next time for Tuesday's stream if you enjoy it. Thank you so much. I just had a lot of hot takes in this stream. I just let my mind go sometimes. I'm sorry. But thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.